Sure.
Uh, man, it seems like you love what you do. I've been watching your videos, and it's awesome, man. Let me tell you
Yeah.
that.
It's got its ups and downs, but overall it's nice.
That's awesome, man. So, you know how these meetings usually go. I want to ask you a couple of questions. I want to get to know you, what you do, and then I'll tell you a little bit more about what I do, and if we're a good fit to work together. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Awesome, man. So, tell me a little bit more about what you do and why are you doing it?
Well, we found ourselves here by happenstance. We were flipping some mobile homes and stuff, and just recording it and putting it up online, and it kind of took off. And in order to maintain that, this was all during the COVID stuff. We decided to reach out to a couple mobile home places and just start touring their homes, so we'd have content for our channel.
Okay.
And just kind of snowballed from there. And 3 years later, here we are.
But why did you actually start that?
So I was in the army, and I started in my dorm room with a green screen talking about some real estate investment properties. I had a property that we were renting out and stuff, so I
Uh,
just kind of wanted to talk about that, and that's where the channel really started. I didn't When I got out of the army, I didn't want to go into a normal job.
yeah,
I wanted to do something for myself. So luckily, my wife, when I got out, she had a full time job, and she kind of held things down while we were kind of launching everything, and it worked out.
that's great, man. Number one, thank you for your service.
Yeah, for sure.
Number two, it's really inspiring, man. Why social media? Why YouTube?
That's everybody's dream nowadays, right? No, I don't know. There's, I just saw it as a way to um, do my own thing, work for myself and stuff.
Of course.
So and it's just, you grind it out, and you've got 2 years of you're doing it for nothing. You know what I mean? And you just got to have the faith and know that eventually, you'll push through and you make it work. So
That's awesome, man. And I was gonna tell you so first thing, why made you to book the call today? What's the reason?
my wife, she does all of our other social media accounts beyond YouTube, and she saw a message come through from you. I've been talking about courses, so right now I am very stuck in
Yeah,
what we can do with our channel, with our main channel.
yeah,
People come there to tour homes, and I've been talking about. I've got like three or four other channels that kind of still revolve around the home stuff, but I wanted to. My focus this year was, all right. We've been doing this 4 years now,
oof,
where we're monetized. I want to start a new channel that talks about how we went, from nothing
yeah.
to being able to create a sustainable and full time business online,
Oh yeah,
uh, and just help people do that. And I wanted a course because ad revenue is great, but for us, we can only go so far with ad revenue.
that's right.
I don't have to sit here and film a video in order to make money this week. You know what I mean? I want something that I want to put a video out that's evergreen, that people can keep coming back, and purchasing our courses all the time. I'm stuck with it, and that's kind of what led me to. It was timing. It was good timing, I'd say.
That's awesome, man. And how are the other channels going? Because you say you had three more, am I right?
Yeah, so we've got our farm channel, which I think that's the smallest one. It's like 4,200. We just moved here this year, and we started that up, documenting that stuff. We have a manufactured home channel, which we branched off from the main channel. It's doing, I think, 7,200. They're really small compared to the big channel.
Yeah.
And then we've got it's called Modus. It was me testing um, the Fiverr cash cow video things. You know what I mean? And one of them took off, and that thing's at like 11,200 subscribers or something. So I put a video up like once a month or something on it. So
Okay. They're going
we've been,
good though. They're going good, really good.
yeah, yeah.
And
So
so why did you start the real estate channel? Did you have any experience in real estate before? Or
no, like I said, it was we just kind of fell into it. So once we got done, we did a bunch of we did two before and afters of the trailers that we were flipping.
okay.
And at the end of that, we sunk a lot of our own money into it, like our savings.
Hmm.
And at that point, it had just gotten sold. They're on notes. So recouping that money takes a lot of time. It's not going to be an overnight thing like selling a normal house. So I was looking around on YouTube and I found a couple people that were doing what we started doing. And I was like, all right, how do I get my videos? I want to do what they're doing, do my own kind of style though, but I want their videos to recommend my videos
Ooh,
because they're getting huge views. If I can just get to that up next thing, then we can make it work.
that's smart.
And that's what we did. We made our thumbnails look like their thumbnails. We made our titles look like their titles. And that's what we did until we didn't have to.
That's really smart.
Yeah.
That's really smart. And I've also seen on your YouTube channel that you have a Calendly link to teach people what you do. Am I right?
Yeah, it's not something that we've pushed. I've probably had like 4 or 5 people hop on the link. It's not something that I, am outwardly pushing on the channel.
Okay, makes sense. So now I would like to know a little bit more about your goals. What are your goals for the next year with your channel? That stuff.
Yeah, so from the channel, it's always mostly from a view and revenue standpoint. I want to crush the 200. We're right up on it, 200,000, which I think we'll probably get at the beginning of the year. We were just sitting here talking about it a few minutes ago. I actually thought about getting my real estate license and then kind of doing something with that. So we've already built the engine. Now it's time to, build the real estate business and start funneling leads and stuff to the real estate business. And then eventually, a few years down the road. But I think that might be this year's goal. Definitely want to get a course going, start another channel, something I can focus on there too. So
awesome, man. And what do you think is the biggest challenge or the biggest thing that's actually like holding you back from starting the online course that you want to?
Me being in my own head. Am
Hmm.
I good enough? Do I know what I'm talking about? That type of stuff.
Now, honestly, number one, I think you're great at what you do. I think you do it really good. So
Thanks.
I would like to show you a little presentation about what we do as a company. And well, the first thing we here at DCP Course Creators, we help professionals just like you, just like accountants, fitness trainers, create online courses, online education businesses that are impactful and that actually help people. That's what we do.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me show you a presentation real quick. Where are you located at, by the way?
West Virginia.
West Virginia, really?
Yeah, we just bought a farm here in June. So
That's awesome, man.
yeah, living the dream.
All right, so let me show you. So here it is. So what we do and how we can help you. We help you create a strategy and vision for your course, producing the course by giving you the material and content guidance, set up all the manage and backend, which means course, community, funnels. Have you seen the funnels for the online courses?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah,
I've taken a few of the courses, so I've even been in the funnels.
there we go. The hosting and then pre-launching and launching the course will take care of all of that. And scaling, of course, with ads if it's necessary.
Okay.
Then we have this right here, which is results speak louder than words. Do you have any idea? Of course, this is very relative because we don't know anything about it yet. But do you have any idea of how much you would like to charge for your online course?
Yeah, I don't even know. I guess it depends on how in depth it goes. If it's going to be like a basic course, I was thinking, and that was the other thing. I need to sit here and hash it out with somebody that knows courses. Like when you do an initial course offering, or are you focused on just the beginning? Like who am I focused on? Real estate. This has been my problem. If I do real estate agents, are they interested in it? Are there normal people that just watch YouTube that I can push it? That type of stuff. So I don't even know price yet.
Actually, you're totally right, and I apologize because I actually want to show you something different first, which is a couple of ideas that I had for you about creating an online course.
All right.
Do you have any idea of what you would like to do?
Yeah, man. I don't necessarily want it to be on real estate. It can be focus. It could be for like agents or something, but I want it to be like it's not even real estate is just the vehicle that we used in order to build our online business. Ultimately, I want it to be about building an online business, whether it be because we've got social media, TikTok, our website, all this stuff comes together in order to create, what we make.
No, it's blowing
Um,
up, man. It's really taking out pretty good.
so that's kind of, I would want to do like a, how do you get, how do you build your own personal brand?
That's a good one. So here are two ideas that I was brainstorming with my business partner. The main idea that we have is learn the exact steps that we use to earn 5 figures a month touring gorgeous homes. Course that takes you through monetizing your home tours, turning your passion into profit, building a profitable YouTube channel, home tours edition. Of course, it could be about home tours, what you do, or a completely different niche. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this would be the idea number one. So it would be a course that turns your expertise into an impactful and profitable YouTube channel that generates over $20,000 a month or any amount.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts about this one?
So this is kind of where I started out with that. That's pretty much what when people do call about the coaching stuff, they're wanting basically this exact thing.
Okay.
Um, the only reason that I wouldn't, and maybe it is a good idea, maybe it's just I haven't been pushing it enough. But one, I don't want to flood my own market
True.
because I make money touring homes. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
But that part worries me. But I guess there's billions of people in the world, so somebody's going to have something for everyone.
Yeah, of course, we could do it differently, which means learn the exact steps that we use to earn 5 figures a month with a YouTube channel.
But, okay.
This is just
Yeah.
this thing we will make it together in different meetings.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's cool.
Yeah. So the idea number two, it's budget-friendly home hunting, a course that takes you through investment properties, identifying profitable real estate, interactive house hunting, and a step-by-step guide. This is more real estate based, right?
Yeah. That one, I would say, I would probably be uncomfortable with that because while it's something that I'm extremely passionate about. I don't think, I don't know. I just don't feel there.
Okay. No, that's understand, man, for sure. So so it would be more like the number one, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So if we were to go with like a number one,
Do you have any idea of what you would like to do besides personal branding, stuff like that?
yeah. So I guess kind of where to start. You know what I mean? You need something like our first thing. This is probably easier for me just kind of explain it, but um, we'd want to talk about building a platform in order to start funneling to um, like your core, which would be like your website or something like that, where you can push products or gain extra revenue, stuff like that. Because what we like to do is everything goes back to our website. So if you think about that as like the main hub of our business, we funnel everybody back, and then we also from the website funnel back to our YouTube channel, which is our bigger money maker. You know what I mean? So we can bounce everybody and keep them in there. Um,
And how is that going so far?
it's going great. So
You
it
have that
yeah,
you know.
it's not I always it's phenomenal. You know what I mean? But I always think about more. I guess I just get myself in that.
No, man, I understand, of course. So okay, the second thing, well, this mostly just shows you how much you can actually make with your online course. Course is
Okay.
net revenue, but an online course doesn't really have high margins, right?
Yeah.
So let me show you. An average course could be $300, $200. So let's say $250. and this month you only sold 10 courses, right? 250. You would make about let me show you. This is actually, give me 1 second. Okay, I know why. Okay, so 250. So it would be about $2,500, right?
Okay.
Only selling 10 courses a month, which your audience is really big. So let's say we sold 30 courses, right? You're making around plus $70,000 in a month only, with really, really low margins.
Right.
And yeah, the list goes on and on and on. 250 or only 60 courses. So yeah, I mean, it's a lot of money, and you're actually helping people, make more money as well.
Okay.
So yeah, let me just keep going with the presentation. So this is the process and workflow. It should take, depends of course on the rhythm that we work in, if we're faster or we are slower, but it takes about 8 weeks, a minimum, to launch the total online course. So we have week number 1 and 3, we have the vision foundation. Then we have a pre-launch. Do you know what a pre-launch is?
Now you can walk me through it.
So a pre-launch is basically, before we sell something, we need to know if it actually would sell. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
We do a pre-launch before we actually start the course, where you take some of your audience, could be 3 people, 5 people, and you take them through some of your um of your content, if that makes sense. So
Okay.
let's say the course is about how
So you
to,
don't do like the whole course, you just do a portion of the course.
yeah, portion, and then you can sell it for less price, or you can just give it for free. It's just to know if it actually would sell.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have the week 6 and 8, the course production in all the backend setup, all that stuff, and then the launch.
Okay. So now with the, and you might go over this. So with the vision and foundation, now I know you said you went over, y'all help with all the back end stuff and setting the course up. Do you help kind of bring everything together and with the scripting stuff, or is that something I need to sit down and kind of work on? And y'all help with like outlines, like brainstorm, that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like you help me package the course essentially.
So
Is
that's a
that
great
something?
that's a great question. So not only the base and foundation, but all throughout the course, all throughout the creation, we're actually helping you on the meeting doing it. So we give you templates, we give you Google Docs with all the instructions, and then we answer your questions, see how you're doing, and then we help you um, doing it better, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, you're the one with the expertise, right?
Right.
So it's not like I can create a course for you.
Right. But you can help come up with like, because that's where I always get stuck with like, I'll get through an outline or something and be like, all right, where do I want to go from here? What am I writing? What goes where? How long does it need to be? You know, that type of stuff.
Of course, of course, of course. We help you with all that stuff.
Okay.
Any more questions before we?
No. Yeah, that's good.
So I don't know if you know any of these platforms right here, which is Calendly, Kajabi, School, HubSpot, ClickFunnels, Webflow. Do you know any of them?
Yeah. I use Calendly. I use, what is that? Bluehost down there?
Yes.
Not Bluehost. What's the email thing?
Oh, which one? The HubSpot?
The little blue one right
Oh,
next to
this
it.
one. Oh, that's ActiveCampaign.
Yeah, I use that one. Yeah, some of them I'm familiar with.
So all of them, for you to create a course, you need funnels, you need email marketing, you need all that stuff. And at the end of the day, if you use all of them together, would be more than $600 just paying for these platforms. So
Okay.
Koi.ai is the fastest growing online education software and platform in the market right now. And it's only $127 a month. And it gives you course hosting community, website, funnel hosting, checkout, invoicing, email marketing, CRM. It gives you everything for only $127 a month, which is crazy.
Gotcha.
So that's the platform that we would be using to host the course and to have the community, all the email marketing, which we take care of course.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yep.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it.
Okay.
So what do you think? Do you have any questions about it?
No, not like, I mean, so what are y'all's fees? What do y'all charge for all this?
Oh, great question. So our offer, we will work for you for the 8 to 10 weeks, doing all the backend management, all the guidance, support, all that takes place into actually creating the course. Of course, after the 8 to 10 weeks process, we will work with you, of course, just managing all the backend and scaling the course with marketing, right?
Okay.
Ads, Facebook ads, YouTube ads. We take care of with you the vision, strategy, production, pre-launch, launch, scaling, and manage. Our fee is $300 just as a setup fee to start working, and we only take 25% of the revenue that the online course makes after the launch.
All right. Who all have y'all worked with?
What was
You got
that?
any? I said, who all have you worked with? Do you have anything to show in terms of like success rate so far, or like other launches you've done?
So we haven't actually worked with a launch, but we have only worked with marketing, and we're still working with somebody, uh, all the back end, all the base and strategy. We haven't actually launched it.
Okay.
But
Fair enough.
um, so our mentor, which is the founder of Koi.ai, he has worked with multiple people creating online courses that have made over 7 to 8 figures a month.
Right.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's
Yes. So do you have any questions?
no, not really. So you said 8 to 9 weeks.
It's 8 to 9 weeks. Of course, it could be quicker if we really work hard and
Right. All right. Yeah. I mean, my only thing is, this is my first time too. And, I want to be able to see, that's me throwing money towards you guys, which I understand, grinding and going after that stuff. Let me talk to my wife about it, who is my business partner, and then we can go from there.
That's awesome, man. Also, Timothy. So I completely understand, man. Of course. Uh, could you give me like a time frame that you would be able to give me an answer, and we can
Yeah.
actually have a meeting with your wife as well if you would like to.
Yeah, and that's cool. No, I mean, most of the time, me and her will sit down and talk about this stuff. I would say I'll give you an answer in 48 hours or so.
Do you
Because
have
it's something I'm interested in. And I just want to know, my biggest hang up right here now is being able to see your success rate. You know what I mean? Because like if I'm going to get serious and actually do a course this coming year, do I work with you guys? Which I don't know. For all I know, I could give you $300 and then I never hear from you again. You know what I mean? Because there's nothing to see.
of course.
Or I go and spend a little bit of extra money because life lessons have taught me. You know what I mean? Might as well just go ahead and pay for what you know. You know what I mean, as opposed to what you don't know. But I am very interested in it. I want to talk to her about it, just kind of see her thoughts and feelings. And I like the fact that you guys take a share on the back end, where the $300, that's it's not so big of a risk. So that gives us a little bit more reassurance, I think.
Okay.
But I definitely want to talk to her about it, see what she thinks about it, and go from there.
So we also have an agreement, which is a contract, legal contract, where we both sign. There's, you know, a lot of things that we're not able to just go away with the money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's more legal stuff than that.
Yeah. But at the same time, I don't want to come after you, like me going after someone for $300. That ain't even worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
So
Well,
yeah, let me talk to her, and dude, I'll get back to you. And I'll let you know. Like I said, give me like 2 days to kind of talk to her about it. Holidays, we still got a lot going on and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But
Okay. At the end of the day, man, you know, we want to help you. We want to serve people with you. That's our main goal and vision. So yeah, man, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too, Carlos. I appreciate it, dude.
I appreciate it. I'll see you then.
All right.